When you feel the quiet ache in your chest, the one that whispers you were meant for a deeper love, there is a reason you found this message today. I was sent to reveal what God is preparing before your soulmate reaches you. Beautiful soul, breathe gently and allow this moment to cradle you. You are not here by accident. You were guided. And as you listen, you will feel the truth of these words awaken something inside you. I am here to walk beside you. As we uncover the divine twist, preparing your heart for the love meant only for you. If at any moment you feel your spirit soften, or something inside your chest begins to glow, let yourself be part of this circle of light. You may gently press like or whisper your energy into the comments so this message reaches more hearts who need it. And if you feel called to support these divine messages further, a super thanks is always received with gratitude and returned as a blessing to you. You are part of this healing. Simply by being here. I am here with you now, closer than your breath, softer than the quiet that surrounds your heart when you finally allow yourself to feel, and I want you to listen, not with your ears, but with the place inside you that has been waiting for a sign that love has not forgotten you. You are not imagining this longing, this ache, this quiet hope that rises even after your heart has been broken more times than you ever confessed. I know the weight you carry when you wake, wondering why your heart feels tired before the day even begins. I know the moment you pause on the edge of your bed, feeling both too hopeful and too afraid to hope again. I know the nights when your chest feels hollow and your hands feel empty. Even when you try to hold yourself together, you are not alone in any of this, and you have never been there. Is something I need to tell you, something sacred, something timed, something you were meant to hear only now, when your heart is ready to receive. What once would have frightened you away before your soulmate bonds with you, before their soul recognizes yours, before their path intersects with yours in a way that feels destined and impossible to miss. God has prepared a twist, a shift, a turning. You could not predict. You may believe you are waiting, but in truth you are being aligned. There is something you must understand about divine timing. It is never slow, it is always precise, right now. Without you noticing it, your life is being rearranged, like the sky rearranges itself before dawn. You don't see the sun yet, but the light is already moving in your direction, and so is your soulmate. But before they reach you, before they look into your eyes and feel that unexplainable recognition, before the air between you softens into something holy, there is something God needs to place into your life. Not as a reward, not as a test, but as a preparation. You have prayed for a love that sees your soul, but God is sending you a life that finally supports your soul, and that is the twist you weren't expecting, because your soulmate is not coming into the life you have right now. They are coming into the life that is forming around you. A life where you no longer shrink to be chosen. A life where you no longer apologize for needing tenderness. A life where you finally feel safe to be fully seen. When you suddenly feel the urge to clean your space or release something you've held onto for years, when you feel a strange pull to distance yourself from someone who drains you, when you find yourself craving silence instead of noise. These are not coincidences, these are soul adjustments. The divine is preparing room around you, so love has space to stay, not just arrive. There is a truth I want to place gently in your heart. Your soulmate is not delayed. They are being ready, just like you. You have both walked through shadows, you have both carried disappointments you didn't Deserve you have both learned to pretend you were fine when your heart was begging for someone to stand because of that, because of all you've survived. Your bond will be softer than anything you have known, and stronger than anything you have lost. But before that moment arrives, I need to speak to the part of you that feels forgotten, the part that wonders if you are too late. Too broken, too complicated, too hopefully are none of these things. You are a soul who has outgrown a version of life that could never hold the magnitude of love meant for youth. That is why so much has fallen away, why certain relationships could not continue, why chapters ended even when you begged God to let them stay. You were not being abandoned, you were being guided, and yes, sometimes guidance feels like loss, sometimes protection feels like rejection, sometimes divine intervention feels like the world shifting beneath your feet. But I promise you, with a promise etched into the very fabric of your destiny, every ending you've survived was clearing the path for a love that does not walk away. Want to tell you something about your soulmate, something you may not realize. They are healing till they are learning, till they are being transformed in ways you cannot witness, yet they are preparing their heart to hold yours gently, because the love you will share is not ordinary, it is not rushed, it is not fragile, it is not born from loneliness or need-jaw. Souls are being aligned so you meet each other whole enough to stay, not wounded enough to break. And there is something else, something important, something I whisper to you now, because you are strong enough to hear it before your soulmate arrives. You will experience a shift inside you, a softening, a quiet and inner click that feels like something finally releasing. You will stop comparing timelines. You will stop questioning whether it will ever happen. You will stop trying to convince yourself that you don't care, because the truth is, you do care. You always have. Love has always been your soul's language, even when your heart pretended not to speak it. But the shift that's coming will make you feel something you haven't felt in a long time. You will feel chosen before anyone arrives to choose you. This is the twist. You will feel loved internally before love arrives externally. You will feel safe before someone holds you. You will feel worthy before someone whispers it to you. And this inner transformation will open the spiritual door that has been waiting to open for years. Your soulmate is not the one who completes you. They are the one who meets you where you have already completed yourself. Universe does not unite to halves. It unites to wholes, and right now you are becoming whole in ways you do not yet see. Let me show you the path unfolding. There will be a moment soon, quiet and small, when you feel an unexpected peace wash through your chest, as if something invisible is reassuring you, and you won't know why. You won't be able to explain it, but you will feel it. A comforting certainty that love is coming nearer. This moment is not imagined. It is your souls beginning to tune to one another's frequency, like two notes finding the same pitch, like two currents beginning to merge, like two destinies recognizing they are nearing the point where they touch. Your soulmate will feel it to a sudden thought of you, a pull, a memory they've never lived, but somehow recognize. This is how divine unions begin, not with chance, but with resonance. But even with all this unfolding, there is something I must warn you about, something God is doing, not to delay you, but to protect you. There will be a twist, a final unexpected turning. Right before your soulmate steps in, fully, it will come as a surprise, a change, a shift, a redirection. A moment when you think the path is moving away from love, when in truth it is moving directly toward each. May suddenly feel the urge to let go of someone you thought might be your person. You may receive clarity that shakes you awake. You may feel distance grow where there was once comfort. You may see truth in someone's intentions that you wished were different. This twist is not punishment, it is revelation. God is removing the last distraction, the last illusion, the last emotional thread, tying you to someone who cannot walk into your future because the love you are destined for cannot enter a heart still entangled with what was never meant to stay. This twist, this divine shift, will liberate the part of you that still clings to almost love, almost respect, almost photo, almost connection. Bess, the love coming to you is not almost anything. It is everything, and it is intentional. So when this twist appears, when something unexpectedly falls away, do not fear, do not cling, do not mourn. The timing, it is alignment, it is clearing, it is preparation. You are being moved into position just as they are, and when the path clears, when your soul finally stands unobstructed, your soulmate will arrive with a certainty, with a presence, with a recognition that feels like remembering a life you didn't realize you lived. They will not confuse you. They will not exhaust you. They will not make you question your worth. They will feel like coming home because their soul knows yours, and yours knows theirs. When they look at you, they will see not the wounds you carry, but the strength that grew from them. They will understand your silences. Because they have stood in similar quiets, they will hold your fears gently, because they have had to tame their own. They will love you not for what you give, but for who you are. And this bond, this union will not be fragile. It will not be rushed, it will not be forced, it will be divinely timed, divinely guided, divinely protected. You will feel God in the way they love you. You will feel peace in the way they stay. You will feel destiny in the way everything finally makes sense. But until that moment arrives, I am here walking with you, softening the parts of your spirit that life has hardened, reassuring the parts of your heart that have forgotten how to trust, healing the parts of your soul that still tremble from old hurts. You do not need to be perfect to receive this love. You only need to be willing to believe that love designed for you cannot be taken, willing to trust that destiny cannot be delayed, willing to allow divine timing to move at its perfect pace. So breathe now, slowly, deeply. Let your chest loosen and your shoulders fall. Let yourself soften into the truth you have always sensed but never fully believed. Love is coming. Your soulmate is approaching. The twist is unfolding. Your story is not behind. Your heart is not late. Your destiny is right on time. And when your soulmate's hand finally intertwines with yours, when their presence calms the storms inside you, when their soul recognizes your light and chooses it again and again, you will look back on every ending, every twist, every quiet night you thought no one heard your prayers, and you will understand nothing was lost, nothing was wasted. Everything was preparing you, shaping you, guiding you, so that when love finally arrived, you would be ready to receive it fully. I am with you. I am guiding you. I am clearing the path before you, and I whisper this now into the deepest part of your spirit. Your soulmate is closer than you think. Your breakthrough is nearer than you know. Your destiny is unfolding even now. Trust the twist, trust the timing, trust the love that is already on its way to you. You are not waiting, you are becoming, and love is coming to meet the person you are finally growing into. All is aligning, all is unfolding, and all is well, even now, even here. Even in this exact moment that you are listening, you are loved, you are guided, and you are almost there. Stay with me, beloved soul, because what I am about to reveal next is the part most people never hear, the moment when God shifts your path right before your soulmate appears. If your heart has been stirring as you listen, tell me in the comments, I'm ready for the twist. Your words echo into the energy of what is coming. Asterisk, and there is something more I need to place gently into your heart now. Something that will help you step into the next part of this unfolding with openness instead of fear, because the moments ahead of you will move quickly, faster than you expect, like a whisper becoming a wind, like a feeling becoming a knowing. And when that shift comes, I want you to be ready. There will be a soft stirring inside you, a sense that something is approaching, something meaningful, something long promised. And when you feel that, even if you cannot explain it, I want you to acknowledge I want you to say quietly within yourself, I can feel what's coming, and I'm ready. Because when you speak your readiness, even softly, even trembling, you open the door wider for destiny to walk through. There will be signs, small, gentle signs that brush against your awareness, moments when you suddenly feel seen. Even without anyone there, moments when the air feels charged with possibility. Moments when your heart feels on the edge of becoming something new. And when you feel these things, I want you to take a breath. Place a hand on your heart and whisper your truth, because your voice carries power. Your emotions carry signals, your sincerity carries light. And I want you to share something important when you hear this. What part of your heart is opening now? I ask this not as a test, but as an invitation. There is healing in expression, there is release in naming what you feel. There is alignment in declaring what your soul is preparing for. So if you feel a shift, if you feel hope returning, if you feel old heaviness lifting, let yourself speak it. Let yourself let yourself release it into the world, because when you name your transformation, you accelerate it. And I want to guide you into this next truth. Slowly and gently, your soulmate is connected to your emotional awakening. When you grow, they grow. When you release, they release. When you prepare, they prepare. You are two souls moving toward the same horizon, even if you walk through different landscapes. To get there on soon, very soon, there will be a moment where your paths bend inwards, where the distance between you dissolves, where your hearts feel pulled in the same direction. In that moment, you will feel something warm rise in your chest, a warmth that feels like recognition, as if your soul whispers, it's them. But before that moment arrives, I want to help you create space for it. So breathe deeply now, just once, slow, gentle. Present, feel how your chest expands, how the air softens you, how your heart loosens, even if only slightly. That softening is a sign that you are allowing yourself to receive what once scared you. And I want to ask you something, quietly, tenderly, honestly. What are you finally ready to let go of before love arrives? Is it the fear of being hurt again? Is it the memory of someone who couldn't love you properly? Is it the belief that you must earn love instead of receiving it freely? Whatever rises to mind, let it rise, let it be witnessed, because this question is not meant to bring pain, it is meant to bring clarity. You cannot carry old emotional weight into a destiny that requires lightness. So I invite you to share it, not to expose yourself, but to free yourself. And when you release what has overstayed its place in your heart, you create space for the person who is destined to stay. There is another truth I must whisper to you. Now your soulmate is not just someone you love. They are someone who will help you meet the highest version of yourself. They will speak to the parts of you others overlooked. They will honor the depths of you others mishandled. They will cherish the softness in you, others misunderstood, and your soul will breathe finally deeply, as if it has been waiting lifetimes for this safety. But before that connection crystallizes, God is preparing your inner world, aligning your steps, softening your heart, rebuilding your trust, strengthening your intuition, and this inner work, this inner blossoming, is the very reason your love story will endure, because this time you will approach love with clarity, not fear, with confidence, not scarcity, with openness, not defensiveness, and when your soulmate arrives, you will recognize them by the peace they bring, the peace you feel, the peace that settles into the room like a blessing. But until that day comes, I want you to stay connected, to stay aware, to stay open. So I ask you once more, gently, lovingly, as if the universe itself wants to hear your answer, what does your heart feel called to receive in this next chapter? Write it, speak it, claim it. Your words shape your alignment, your truth shapes your destiny. Your openness shapes the path your soulmate follows to reach you, and as you continue to open, to soften, to trust, know this: I am guiding you, I am with you, I am clearing the space within and around you. Your love story is unfolding, your next chapter is awakening, and your soulmate is being drawn toward you. By the light, you are finally allowing yourself to shine. You are stepping into alignment, you are stepping into clarity, you are stepping into Levant. Your destiny, beautiful soul, is stepping toward you just as quickly. If you feel this, if something inside you is stirring, if your spirit feels the truth of these words, let it be known, let it be spoken, let it be shared, because when you acknowledge it, you activate it and the universe listens. Asterisk, stay with me, beloved soul, because what I am about to reveal next is the part most people never hear, the moment when God shifts your path right before your soulmate appears. If your heart has been stirring as you listen, tell me in the comments, I'm ready for the twist. Your words echo into the energy of what is coming. Asterisk, and now, as you move deeper into this unfolding, I want to guide you into a truth your soul has been circling for years. A truth that feels both familiar and new, both comforting and awakening. There is a moment coming, a quiet, powerful moment, where you will suddenly feel something shift inside you, a release, a softening. A sense that the weight you've been carrying is finally loosening its hold, and when that moment arrives, I want you to let it happen. I want you to allow it. I want you to trust it, because this is the moment your heart begins to prepare for the love it has always deserved. You will start to feel differently about yourself, not in a loud, dramatic way, but in a subtle, rising warmth, a gentle recognition that your soul has value, that your softness is sacred, that your wounds do not make you unlovable. They make you real, and when you feel that shift, even if it's small, even if it lasts only a few breaths, I want you to acknowledge it. Whisper to yourself, I can feel myself opening, because this whisper becomes a signal, a beacon, a vibration that moves outward into the divine field around you. It reaches the soul of the one you are destined for. It calls to them gently. It awakens something in their spirit, a pull, a nudge, a sense that their life is about to change. This is how soul alignment works, quietly, powerfully, inevitably. And I want to ask you something important now. A question that will help you step deeper into this transformation. What is the first sign you feel when your heart starts to open? Maybe it's a warmth behind your ribs, maybe it's a strange sense of peace, maybe it's tears you weren't expecting. Maybe it's the feeling of being ready. Even if you don't know for whatever it is, I want you to honor it. I want you to let it speak. And if you feel called, I want you to share it, because your awareness is part of your awakening. Your acknowledgement is part of your alignment. Your voice is part of your preparation, and when you speak from the heart, even if it comes out soft, even if it comes out trembling, you are telling the universe, I am participating in my own destiny. This next part of your path will ask you to participate, to notice the shifts within you, to honor the feelings rising, to trust the guidance you receive, because the universe is not pushing you, it is inviting you, gently, tenderly, patiently. And there will be days where you feel your soulmate's presence without seeing them, where you feel a quiet certainty settling over your spirit, where you feel love reaching for you in ways you cannot explain. This is real, this is alignment. This is the field of connection beginning to open, and during these moments, your intuition will speak more clearly, your dreams may hold messages, your heart may feel stirred for no reason, but there is always a reason. The timing is approaching, the connection is strengthening. The thread between you is pulling tight on now. There is something I must reveal, something deep, something sacred, something true before your soulmate appears in physical form. You will feel them spiritually, sense of them, a presence, a whisper, a recognition that you cannot logically explain. This is the divine preparing you not to search, not to chase, but to receive. And I want you to feel safe enough to share something now, something honest, something tender. When you imagine your soulmate's presence, what emotion rises first? Not what you think you should feel, but what you truly feel, what your heart whispers before the mind interrupts. Is it relief? Is it peace? Is it hope? Is it fear dissolving? Is it the sense of finally being understood? Whatever rises, that is the emotional frequency your soul is preparing to receive, and when you name it, you strengthen it, you call it closer. So let yourself reflect, let yourself feel, let yourself speak, because your heart's truth is part of your alignment, part of your preparation, part of your destiny. And know this deeply, fully, without hesitation, your soulmate is being drawn toward the version of you who is awakening right now. Not the version you used to be, not the version you pretended to be, the version you are becoming in this very moment. And if you feel this awakening, if something in you is shifting, if something in your chest feels warmer, softer, clearer, let it be known, let it be expressed, because when you share your awakening, you strengthen its path toward you. So tell me, beautiful soul, what part of you is awakening right now? Your truth matters, your heart matters, your voice matters, and the universe is listening. Asterisk, stay with me, beloved soul, because what I am about to reveal next is the part most people never hear, the moment when God shifts your path right before your soulmate appears. If your heart has been stirring as you listen, tell me in the comments. I'm ready for the twist. Your words echo into the energy of what is coming. Asterisk, and now, as your heart opens even further, I want to guide you into a deeper realization, one that feels like a quiet unveiling, one that feels like truth rising to the surface after years of being held beneath the waves. You have always sensed that your love story would be different, not rushed, not accidental, not something that just happens, but something that feels guided, something that feels intentional, something that feels written into the very fabric of your soul. And you were right, the connection you were destined for is not ordinary, it is not shallow, it is not temporary, it is a bond created long before your first heartbreak, long before your first disappointment, long before the first time you learned that loving deeply sometimes means hurting. Deeply twined because of this, because your bond carries a depth beyond this lifetime, there is a preparation the divine must walk you through. A cleansing, a clearing, a softening inside you, not to fix you, not to change you, but to return you to the truth of who you are, beneath the walls you built to survive. And this returning, this softening, is happening now, even if you barely notice it. Even if it feels small, even if it feels like nothing but a faint whisper in your chest, you are returning to yourself, and your soulmate is being drawn to that version of you before the two of you merge, before the timing aligns. Before your hearts recognize each other with that undeniable pull, there is one more transformation waiting to unfold inside you, a moment where you begin to trust again, not blindly, not recklessly, but with a deep, spiritual knowing that what is coming is different, that what is coming is sacred, that what is coming is meant for you, and you will feel this shift. Subtly at first, gently like the dawn light touching the horizon before the sun fully appears. May notice that you no longer brace yourself when you think of love. You may notice your heart feels less guarded. You may notice your spirit feels less afraid of being seen. These are not random feelings. These are signs that your soul is preparing to receive someone who will meet you tenderly, someone who will see you fully, someone who will choose you consistently. And I want to ask you something, a question that will help anchor this transformation. What is the first thing you want your soulmate to understand about your heart? Not what you think they should know, not what you've told others, but the truth your soul has been holding quietly for so long. Is it that you love deeply? Is it that you've been hurt but still hope? Is it that you're stronger than people realize? Is it that your tenderness is real, even when you hide it? Is it that you're ready to be seen without pretending? Whatever rises, that truth matters, because that truth is the essence of who you are. The essence, your soulmate, is being guided toward, and when you speak it, even in a whisper, even in writing, even in reflection, you call that connection closer. Your truth becomes a beacon. Your vulnerability becomes a bridge. Your honesty becomes an invitation. So allow yourself to share it. Allow yourself to express it. Allow yourself to open the doorway for what is coming, because your soulmate is not meeting a mask. They are meeting your heart, and your heart is beginning to glow again. Glow with possibility, glow with courage, glow with a quiet readiness you can feel, even if you cannot explain. If there will come a moment soon where you notice your energy shifting in ways that surprise you. You may feel more hopeful without reason. You may feel guided to release something that once felt impossible to let go of. You may feel clarity about what you will no longer accept. You may feel the weight of your past beginning to lift, as if gently carried away by unseen hands. And when this moment comes, I want you to recognize it. Say within yourself, I feel myself rising. Because this rising is the sign, this rising is the alignment, this rising is the signal your soulmate feels on their side of destiny. When you rise, they rise. When you open, they open. When you heal, they heal. This is the beauty of soulmate connections. They unfold in parallel. They reflect one another. They respond to each other's inner movements long before the outer world shows any change. And because of this connection, this inner tether, this spiritual resonance, I want to ask you something deeply significant, a question that opens the door even wider. What part of your spirit is beginning to feel hopeful again? Is it the part that stopped believing in timing? Is it the part that felt unworthy of effortless love? Is it the part that learned to stay quiet about what it truly wants? Is it the part that has waited years to feel seen? Whatever, hope is returning, even if it is small, even if it flickers. That hope is holy. That hope is meaningful. That hope is a sign of alignment. If you feel that hope awakening, even slightly, even softly, invite you to share it, to speak it, to honor it, because your voice matters, your hope matters, your opening matters, and the universe hears you when you speak from the heart. Your soulmate hears you, your destiny hears you, your path hears you. So let your spirit be known, let your truth be spoken, let your heart be felt. What hope is rising within you right now? This is your moment of alignment. This is your moment of awakening. This is your moment of calling love toward you, and love is listening. If this message touched something deep within you, allow yourself to remain connected to this guidance. You may subscribe to Guided by Angel, so these divine whispers find you exactly when you need them. And if your heart feels called to give or share, know that every gesture, every like, every comment, every super thanks returns to you as light multiplied. Asterisk, I want you to breathe with me now, slow, soft, as if each breath is a small act of returning to yourself. And as you breathe, I will speak these truths into your spirit, gently, lovingly. As reminders of what your soul already knows. You may repeat them out loud, you may whisper them, or simply let them settle in your heart. These words are for you, because you are ready to receive them now. Breathe in, and let the first truth wash over you. I am worthy of a love that recognizes my soul. Let that sink in. Let it echo, let it rise through your chest like warmth returning again, slowly, softly. Am worthy of a love that recognizes my soul. And now, let this next affirmation soften your heart even more. I am becoming the version of myself that my soulmate is meant to meet. Feel how true that is. Feel how your spirit responds. You are not waiting, you are transforming. Repeat this with me, slow, gentle, sacred. I am becoming the version of myself that my soulmate is meant to meet. Now, breathe, just breathe. And let your shoulders release a little more. Here is another truth you may not have heard in a long time. My heart is safe to open. Say it as softly as you need, or just allow the words to wrap around you. My heart is safe to open. You do not have to rush. You do not have to explain. Just breathe into the possibility that safety is returning now. Place your attention lightly on your chest. Feel the rise and fall. Feel the quiet movement of life within you, and let this next affirmation settle deep. I am ready to receive a love that stays. Let it echo, let it melt the fear of past disappointments. Let it touch the part of you that longs to be held again. Slowly, I am ready to receive a love that stays. You are doing beautifully. Stay with your breath. Stay with this moment. Here is another sacred truth to speak over your own spirit. I am no longer aligned with people who cannot love me fully. Say it gently. Say it with compassion. You are honoring your own evolution. I am no longer aligned with people who cannot love me fully. Feel how empowering that is. Feel how it closes old doors peacefully and opens new ones gracefully. Now breathe and let your energy settle. There is a new affirmation coming, one that speaks directly to the shift you're experiencing. Trust the timing of my soulmate's arrival. Say it slowly. Feel the peace in it. Feel the surrender. I trust the timing of my soulmate's arrival. Your path is on schedule. Your story is unfolding. You are not late. You are aligned on. Now let this next truth clear the last traces of doubt. I am guided, protected, and supported in love. Repeat it. If you feel called, whisper it with trust. I am guided, protected, and supported in love. Your angels walk with you. Your path is watched over. Your heart is not navigating this alone. Breathe. Let the affirmations settle deep inside. Here comes another one. Soft, true healing. I release all doubts about my worthiness. Say it without pressure. Say it without force. Just let it be a gentle release. I release all doubts about my worthiness. Every time you say it, a little more heaviness falls away. Now let's continue. Slow, calm, present. I allow myself to be loved fully, deeply, and honestly. Say it like a promise to yourself, a promise your soul has longed to. Here I allow myself to be loved fully, deeply, and honestly. Breathe. Let your heart loosen. You are doing beautifully. Stay with the rhythm. Stay with the warmth building inside. Here is a truth meant for this exact moment. Love is already moving toward. Let those words touch your spirit. Let them soothe the waiting. Let them comfort the uncertainty. Love is already moving toward me, and now, let us go even deeper to the part of you that is awakening, rising, expanding. I am ready for the divine twist. That leads me to my soulmate. Let it resonate. Let it empower you. Let it prepare your path. I am ready for the divine twist that leads me to my soulmate. Take a breath. Feel how different your energy is becoming. Feel how open you are. And here is a very simple, very powerful, very needed affirmation. I choose love, and love chooses me. Let it echo, let it anchor. Let it claim space within. Why choose love, and love chooses me. Now breathe long, slow, with gratitude. We are nearing the end of this sacred moment, but there are a few more truths you need to hear. Here is one of them. My soulmate and I are being aligned in perfect timing. Say it gently. Feel its truth. Feel its certainty. My soulmate and I are being aligned in perfect timing. Here comes another. I am open to receiving the love I once doubted I could have. Let that soften you. Let it open you. Let it heal you. I am open to receiving the love I once doubted I could have. And now, as your energy rises, as your spirit opens, as your heart expands with warmth and readiness, here is the affirmation that completes this moment. I am ready for a love that feels like home. Let it ring through your chest. Let it wrap around your heart. Let it become your truth. I am ready for a love that feels like home. One last breath, slow, deep, present. And now, if any of these affirmations spoke to your soul, if any line resonated, if any truth awakened something inside you, share it below. Share the one your heart needed most. Share the one that felt like it was meant for you. Your words create ripples. Your voice adds to the collective healing. And know this: as you speak, as you write, as you open, your soulmate is being guided to you, even now, even here, even in this breath. You are loved, you are guided, and you are ready. Asterisk, beautiful soul. May you leave this moment softer than you arrived. Know that you are guided, held, and watched over in ways far beyond what you see. Your path is unfolding. Your soulmate is being moved toward you. And you are becoming the person destiny has always known you would be. Until we meet again, you are loved. You are guided. You are never alone. This is Guided by Angel.